Okay, that's our food this morning. Okay, hello, Adeline, you're here. Finish up your food first. Then when I'm done, right, you have to go and wake Daddy up. Oh, everybody loves cupcakes. I love cupcakes too. She loves Oreo flavored ones, cookies and cream. I like red velvet. So nice, right? No, she's eating the most unhealthy food on earth. She's eating instant noodles. That's because she just woke up and she has an ear infection in her right ear. So we have to rush. She has a art class at 8 o'clock. So this morning, I'm pretty glad that she actually wakes up. She's willing to wake up to go for art class. So I intend to indulge her a
我
bit.
没有讲我要去啊。
你没有讲你要去，可是一定要去啊！你不去的话怎么办？那老师骂你哦。she Instant noodles are the most delicious food on earth and yet the most unhealthy food on earth. I think so. I love instant noodles. Well, she has been crying the whole day yesterday, right? Okay, 7:07. Okay, one more minute before we start. Okay. Oh, by the way, I totally listened to you yesterday, Adeline, and I went to try to put the Nourish in my hair. It is good. So probably going to alternate between blush and Nourish for my hair. So I'm going to really chuck out all the other hair products. So this is the real deal here. Okay. And while we are waiting, the monster has already finished a bowl of noodles. Okay. Put it in the sink, Ken. How was it? It was good. It was fantastic. And I love the fact that I went to bed and I could feel, and you know, the scent was all around. I use it as a hair oil. I didn't mess with it. I didn't have the time. We went back rather late after catching a movie yesterday. And this is, so it's actually soft now. So it's pretty good. I use it as a hair oil. And this portion, I have no idea why it extends permanently while the rest flops around. It's like I have permanently set my hair, but no, it's just like that. I should probably pin it up. Doesn't look as messy.
You look awkward.
I look awkward. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, 7:09. Shall we start? What a thing to do, telling me I look awkward early in the morning. Okay, for those of you who just joined, okay, I'm going to be reviewing Dorian Gray this morning. Okay, this is not clear. Dorian,
他们看的时候是 opposite 的。
I know it's opposite. So this is what happens when she's in the video with me. She does a voiceover every single step of the way. That is so. Okay, I'm going to do Dorian Gray. She's still munching. Okay, Dorian Gray this morning. This is. Hey, don't do that.
Your hair is in my
Okay.
mouth.
See, now she's complaining. This is because my hair is soft, right?
No.
Okay, I'm so sorry. The two of us are hilarious together. Okay, I'm going to be doing the. Say hello. Doing the Dorian Gray review. Okay, for those of you who are new to the videos, I'm Carol. I'm one of the reviewers for the Springboks, and in Singapore, the weather is hot and humid throughout the year, with around 30+ degrees almost every day, and we just had like a very quick shower storm yesterday, just a couple of minutes, intense heavy rain, so heavy it actually flooded the market I was in. But before you know it, the flood subsided and everything was back to normal. But it was super windy, super heavy when the rain lasted. So this morning, right, we're going to be doing Dorian Gray review. 为什么?
Lizard.
You put at the table, right at the entrance of the kitchen. Anyway, there's a lizard on the floor in the kitchen. The two of us, right, we are terrified of lizards. Okay, it's my phobia. So my girl, she is going in to put the bowl, and I'm sorry, the two of us, we're super terrified of lizards. Okay, so Dorian Gray, just to let you get a brief idea, this is how the Dorian Gray looks like. It is quite luminous, quite creamy in color, and I like the fact that it does look shimmery, although when it goes on your skin doesn't look shiny at all. And okay, I've already did my AM routine, and I'm probably not going to apply this on my skin this morning because the sun in Singapore is pretty horrible, and this has got retinol in it, so I'm not going to put it on my face. What I will do is I'll put it on my hand, just so for those of you who have not tried Dorian Gray, you can see. So this is how it's like. One drop, it runs down pretty slow. It's not very fluid. Okay, can you please get me a rubber band then? Okay, in fact I think there's one here. I'm wrong. Can you please get me a rubber band? Thank you. So one drop, it has taken some time. Hi Madeline. Hello. Okay, this is the one drop. It has taken some time to slowly flow down. Okay, so let's try. Ooh. Hello, fellow Nourish Freak. Okay, hi Kane. So, okay, the one drop of Dorian Gray, okay, I just smoothed it on the back of my palm, and it has completely sank in. Okay, so that's just one drop. It's no longer visible, and it leaves a very silky, very smooth, very fine feeling on my hand, and I love it.
No.
Madeline, from that one new bottle, we all love Dorian Gray. Okay, I started off the whole Springboks routine with 2 drops because to date my skin, right, it has been okay with 2 drops of almost all the serums I'm trying. But for the recent couple of days, right, it seems that because of my purging, the skin, the pores are actually clearer now. So I realized all the serum that I'm using, right, from Pete to Dorian Gray, and especially the Maple Essence Toner, the moment I apply, it just vanish, it just disappear. So Dorian Gray, I've actually upped the dosage to almost 4 to 5 drops. So I was mentioning yesterday in my routine review that I'll put one here under my eye because there's some spots here, and it sinks in pretty quickly. There is no sticky feeling almost immediately, and some of you have commented that Dorian Gray has got a smell. But for me, it doesn't really have any smell at all. Hold on, get the monster to try. What smell or not? What smell? Antibiotics. Okay, she's on antibiotics now because of her ear infection. So everything to her smells like antibiotics. This has got no sweet taste. What? It doesn't even smell like antibiotics, right?
Well, at least it has a smell.
What smell? Sour? Sweet? Bitter? No?
Make me feel like vomit smell.
Makes you feel like vomit smell. Anyway, everything makes her want to vomit. Her antibiotics, that is like vanilla scented, cotton candy scented, and she actually take one sip and she will go and vomit. So don't worry when she says something smells like she's gonna vomit. To me, it has got no smell at all. So worry not. Okay, Madeline says, oh, you're here with your cats and your granddaughter. Her nose are more sensitive. Probably so, but I really do not sense any smell. Why? You're painful again. Okay, you hang on, okay, so this is Dorian Gray. I have used several retinol. Thank you, Madeline. See, Adeline, we don't smell anything, right? So I have used some retinol products in the past. I remember there was this one brand that I specifically bought quite many years back because I was just into trying new skincare because I realized that the skin is giving me problems. I have a lot of blackheads. Everything. Okay, I asked you to get me a rubber band.
I can't find one.
Okay, just never mind then. I will just shove it down. Or you can go to the toilet, get me the purple headband, can? Then I will just everything go up. Okay, then please don't complain because I can't help it. Or you want to sit on my right side, then all your hair slaps in my face then. No, You're not, oh no, please don't be that evil. Okay, sorry, where was I? Okay, the retinol product, I bought it on a whim because it says on the website, you know, it has got retinol and it's supposed to be good for anti-aging. It definitely doesn't come with so much, community support, and I bought it not knowing how much I should use, and I actually use it without knowing that I had to put on sunscreen. So I blindly bought it and I blindly used it, and of course there are no effects because I have not gone back to look at the product list. I'm not exactly excited to do that because I'm not inclined to. I'm no longer interested in the product. But after like a couple of months of using that product, almost until it's like the last few drops, my skin did not react at all to it. Prior to using this Dorian Gray, I actually bought Glow because I have seen very good reviews from almost everyone online. It's good for scarring. That I must say I agree wholeheartedly. But the spots that I have, also because I'm super impatient, the spot, I did not see that much of a change. To be fair, I got introduced to Sabbatical Beauty in December last year. I stumbled upon it. Yes?
Is this a scar?
That is not a scar, it will heal. She has a scratch on her hand. So I stumbled upon this, so I bought Glow, and I admit I'm not super patient, but in the couple of weeks that I've been using Glow, and I'll also show you how Glow is like. Okay, it's almost a jelly-like substance that, that
I think this is cytoplasm, a jelly-like substance.
my girl says this is cytoplasm. And how would you know what is cytoplasm?
Because it is like a jelly-like substance.
Jelly-like substance.
I can believe it.
Okay, this a little bit. Okay, Hain, one small cupcakes. Okay, thank you, Hain, for dropping by. Show us the cupcakes later. Okay, this is Glow. It can feel a little bit tacky upon application, but if you rub it in, it would actually sink in eventually. But the first few times I applied, I actually feel that it does peel a little bit, exactly like Donkey Milk Gel sleeping pack. But like what Hain says, right, if you apply an oily serum prior to this, it would actually absorb pretty nicely. So that's what I have been doing lately when I do use Glow. But like I said, for me, Glow, right, I have not exactly seen results yet, also because I'm impatient. I have not waited long enough, and I'm especially excited about Dorian Gray because this is yesterday I just did the week 3 routine review, and I did not immediately started using Dorian Gray at once. I only started with 1 drop, and then I went to my usual 2 drops, and only in the recent week I upped it to 4 or 5 drops. But in the 3 weeks that I've been using this entire spot, for those of you who actually follows my posts online, you would have seen that this was actually quite big and it's quite dark, but right now it has faded quite a bit. So I'm pretty excited, and I'm not you see this one? Right? And it's not even half yet. It started full sample size bottle, and for those of you who can see, it's actually here even when I use 4 or 5 drops in the last week. So this bottle is going to last me for quite a while, and it has already given me results. Can't really see it. You mean the bottle
In the screen.
or my spot? For those of you, so it's a good thing, right, if you can't see my spot? Okay, now she's trying to. Okay, there is my spot with her fat little fingers. she smacks me. Okay, so this is like the holy grail of holy grails for spot lightening, and I love this. And I was commenting because of my super funny mistake. I mistook it for something else. I thought it was Christian Grey. I linked the two together, me and my blur confusion. So I keep telling everyone I love this.
So how
This is
come
my
you found the
boyfriend.
spot?
Yeah, she can't see the spot now because this has helped me fade the spot. So this is my boyfriend. I go on and on about how my boyfriend loves me and he's taking care of me. So I'm keeping my boyfriend. In fact, I'm going to upsize. That sounds wrong. I'm going to get a full size. I was about to say I'm going to upsize my boyfriend. That sounds so wrong. Okay, so this is definitely a keeper, and I will be going to get a full size soon when I'm running low on this. I actually bought the Dorian Gray Beauty Oil. So I do believe, right, this paired with beauty oil, the Dorian Gray Beauty Oil, would be, I don't know, dream team.
我耳朵真的很痛。
你耳朵真的很痛哈，多一下子，时间还没有到，要吃药 ，OK？ So she's telling me her ear is really painful, but time for her medication is not here yet, and I don't really want to skip ahead. Okay, so that's Dorian Gray. Just to compare, I did Sleeping Beauty oil prior to this as well, before I got the spring box. So this has got retinol in it as well, and I believe, right, this paired with Dorian Gray, maybe alternate days, one day Dorian Gray Beauty oil, then on alternate days Sleeping Beauty oil, the facial oil. It probably would be fantastic for your skin, but this is still my one true love out of the whole spring box because I have seen results. Sleeping Beauty oil, for those of you who are not familiar, okay, this is actually bluish green, and my girl has actually leaned backwards a little bit. I love this stuff, but my daughter, she is a little wary of the smell. It does have a smell. Some of us love the smell. I do love this. I feel like, I have the forest on me. You know what? I look like that. She has got this unbelievable face to give me. I feel like I have the forest on me, and 神经病, you see, she says I'm crazy. It makes my skin soft and smooth the next day, but that's just after 1 or 2 weeks of using. And I must come back to this, the Dorian Gray, just 2 weeks, 3 weeks into the routine, and my face, right, it went from pretty yellowish, though not exactly unhealthy looking recently, but it does look more even out. Yes, and the pores, right, it actually shrinks the pores because of the anti-aging effects. So I love this one. And I mentioned the other day, just to compare, right, all the serums in the same range. So this is for anti-aging and brightening. So I actually got Radiance some time back, and I did not put this on my face. So what I did was I put it on my hand. So this is what Radiance looks like. I read somewhere, someone shared that this is actually also pretty viscous. It can be pretty thick, Radiance, but when I tried it on, it's not thick at all. But there is one thing about Radiance that I find that, okay, I just put one drop on my hand. Radiance has a little bit of an oily texture. I'm not sure. Can you see? Okay, there is a little bit of an oily texture, so you need a little bit of time to massage it in.
No wonder you always take so long.
Oh, no wonder I always take so long, because I love this whole process. Yeah, she says. Okay, it still has a little shine, but eventually, in a minute or two, it will all sink in. But this gives me a more oily feel. I did on this hand previously. I put 2 applications, and Radiance, I love it as well, because in the 2 consecutive nights that I applied Radiance on this hand, when I compared this, the skin on this hand looks finer. I went to look up on the Radiance Serum, and it has pretty much the same effects, but entirely different ingredients, but it's fantastic for scarring and skin tone. So I love Radiance as well. Probably after the spring box I would look into it. But for Dorian Gray, okay, my notes are here. Okay, I love Dorian Gray so much, I actually went online to look more.
Wow,
okay, you read. Okay, what is this?
Grape seed. Wild orchid. Don't know.
This is Centella asiatica. Okay, for those of you who are not exactly sure what is Centella asiatica, a while back I did the After Sun research, and Centella asiatica, right, it actually treats disorders and minor wounds. It improves circulation, and it reduces swelling. So it actually boosts the antioxidants on your wound site. It strengthens your skin, and it increases blood supply to the wound site. So I believe, right, all the scarring, all the potholes that I have on my face, So it actually evens out, it fills in quite a bit. So all the chicken pox marks that I had on my face earlier on, all the enlarged pores, it go to cola. I've never heard of that. What language is that? So my skin is improving bit by bit every day because of the Dorian Gray. So this is also another what is this? MAP. She says MAP. I'm not sure if you pronounce this as MAP or MAP, but this is a form of very gentle vitamin C, and definitely it has got retinol, so it fights aging. And of course there's ceramides inside. So ceramides, they're identical, skin identical lipids that helps moisture, and it fills in the appearance of fine lines. So what amazes me is it also has got hydrolyzed rice protein, skin protein. Okay, also it has got 2 types yeast extract to both brighten and soothe the skin. Then this one you will like, fermented lactobacillus. It's like your Yakult, you know, the one that you drink. Okay, that enhances cell turnover and it increases hydration for more anti-aging effects. So all the fantastic ingredients, right, are in this tiny little bottle. So I really do like it. This is like, you know, one tiny little miracle in a bottle that actually did produce results for me in less than 3 weeks, when I have tried so many other products that just simply did not work. And being an impatient person, for me to be convinced so quickly, right? What can I say? I just love this. Alright, so let me take a minute to read. And 去叫daddy 起来，7点半叫他起来了，你8点要出门。Okay, Foon, hi, good morning. Yes, I always have to do it early in the morning because my girl, she has got classes. Chitra, I wonder if my mom has. So this is is this an Indian ingredient? Go to cola. We always fall back on our moms. Okay, so the Dorian Gray, definitely loving this. I am actually using it on my spots, and I'm hoping to see that, you know, in time to come, probably they would actually also give me results, because I'm a there's at almost. Svetchu is my husband's nickname, because, you know, okay, this is going to go down in history. In Chinese, right, my daughter calls my husband 死肥猪, because it's like, how do you translate 死肥猪? Dead fat pig. It's just like a very fat pig. Oh my god, this is so rude. But we call him that because he doesn't want to get up. So 死肥猪, 死肥猪, and you know, when you're lazy, everything goes in one whoosh. She calls him Svetchu, and he calls her Svetchu as well. So I'm like, don't call me Svetchu. But can you please go and wake him up? If not, you'll be late.
I asked him already. He said you haven't live feed finished. He continued.
He's waiting for me to finish my live feed. Okay. Anyway, just to cut short everything, I'll be monitoring now. Okay, because my face, it has actually responded to Dorian Gray. So I will now try on the spots on my hand. A lot of spots on my hands. I think it's because of the sun in Singapore. I put sunblock here, but I do not put sunscreen on the rest of my body. So ladies, caution, sunscreen for your face, sunscreen for your body, not just for your face. If not, you will end up with a pretty looking face and spots all over the rest of your body. That is a blue black. You go and fall down, right?
Oh, this one.
This is nothing, my dear. That's nothing. Okay, now she's smacking me. Okay, any questions, ladies? Okay, because I'm used to always ranting, and this morning I really do need to bring this girl out for her art class. So just to let everyone know again, yeah, that is true, the spots on the body. Yes, so Dorian Gray, right, not just going to on my face, I will actually be testing them on the rest of my body, on my arms especially. So hopefully in the next 1 week or 2, I can update you guys on how this has been working on the rest of the spots. Hopefully it will work. Do you use sunscreen on lips? Oh, I have seen sunscreens, lip balms with SPF, but I'm not sure if that's totally healthy. Is SPF, the chemicals used for SPF, edible? pretty much scary thought. Maybe Adeline, you can answer that, because I'm not sure about this.
What is lip balm with SPF?
It means a lip balm that has, you know, sunblock that protects you from the sun rays, that doesn't make your skin burn, so your lips stay soft, nice, smooth. Okay. Soft, nice and smooth. Okay, so this is the product that I have just reviewed, and for those of you who are sitting on the fence regarding Dorian Gray, you may want to get a small sample size to try first. This is available in the spring box. So if that's all right, okay ladies, so thank you so much for your time this morning. I will have to run. I will actually have to bring this little monster for her art class.
Stop calling me little monster.
She hates that. You are a monster, what?
除非你有打你。
你整天都打我的。Okay, so any questions, right? Feel free to drop your comments in this thread. Okay, we will answer them ASAP once we get to read the comments. So if you're watching this review later on YouTube, do remember,
YouTube.
yeah, it's on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel and remember to like the video. Alright, I'm so sorry guys. Okay, I need to run this morning. So remember, any more questions, any more feedback, do drop it in the comments for this thread. Thank you so much, ladies. Bye bye. Thank you. Say bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye bye. Thank you.